Hello and welcome back. Today is Thursday, December 11th. I have your three best bets for you in the NBA today. As always, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the page. We get a 4-game NBA slate, and man, oh man, this one is stinky. Probably just like my picks recently, but man, oh man, 4-game NBA slate. 3 playing all at 7 o'clock, 1 late night game, so we do get the 1 late night capper on the slate. We get Clippers versus Houston, James Harden returning to H-Town. We always love to watch James Harden versus Kevin Durant. I think all systems go. Sengun is playing in this game. I don't know about Steven Adams will be playing in this game, but as of right now, I think he will be, so it's an all systems go. Houston, not minus 9-point favorite here at home, so this game should be a stinker. It's opened up at 219 over under, and it's crept up a little higher, so at 221 now. So the over under has gone up a little bit in this matchup. The next matchup is Portland versus the Pelicans. This is the closest spread on the slate, -4. This game should be a ton of fun. 240 over under, 239 over under, depending on what book you are looking at. But this game should be fun. We get Denny versus Jeremiah Fears, Derek Queen, Mr. Triple Double versus Yang. I think Klingon is questionable in this matchup. Mark Williams is questionable. Slow-mo is questionable in this game, but center position for this Portland Trailblazers team might be non-existent in this game, but this game should be a fun pace game. We get Boston versus Milwaukee. This used to be a darling matchup. Now this game is, you can look the other way. Boston minus 9.5-point favorite on the road. It's going to be the Jaylen Brown show. It's going to be the Peyton Pritchard show and the Ryan Rollins show. No, Giannis is going to sneak on over and be like, come get me. Someone please come get me from this Milwaukee Bucks team. But overall, that game should be another stinker. And then another massive spread. We get Denver versus Sacramento, 240 over under. One of the biggest spreads on the day at -10. Yeah, the biggest spread when there's other two games at 9 and 9.5. But this game should be a fun. Russell Westbrook, DeMar DeRozan. We get to watch Jokic. We get to watch some other teams than we've been watching these last few days. But an interesting 4-game slate. Some massive spreads, but some fun games. Some high over-under games overall. Two games in the 240s and 3 games in the -9s. Hopefully these games are all great. I got 3 brand new plays here, and before we jump into today's plays, we got to recap yesterday's action and yesterday in the NBA, and yesterday and the day before and the day before. We've been god awful, but I have gone out of my pit of despair. I am moving past it. I'm back to having fun with this. This is all just more fun. This is more of a fun. I was not having fun doing these plays, and I was not having fun yesterday watching all these plays. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander finishes the game at 28-plus points. Doesn't play the whole fourth quarter. Doesn't play the last 4 minutes of the third quarter. So he got pulled right after he banged a long two-pointer. But man, oh man, it was right there. Devin Booker, he was running for it. He knew that was going to be a banger of an under because they pulled him like 30 minutes before tip. So that under did not count. But De'Aaron Fox and LeBron James, hand up on LeBron James. Man, I could have pivoted to any other LeBron James play and it would have cashed, but the threes, he went 0 for 3 from 3, only took 3 threes and missed every single one of them. And then De'Aaron Fox, it was the Stephon Castle game. De'Aaron Fox finished the game at 20-plus points. He looked solid. He looked solid to start off the game. He hit 4 threes in the game. You're telling me a guy hits 4 threes in the game, doesn't score 25-plus points? But he didn't finish the game with 20, and that was god-awful. These last few days have been god-awful. Doing all of this hard work just to go even Steven on the year is beautiful. But shout out to you, Josh O, with Keldon Johnson, PRAs. He looked like prime Klay Thompson coming out of that game. He was hitting every single 3 when he came out there. So shout out to you, Josh O, for saving my night. But man, oh man, I've been god-awful, but nothing better than today. Today's the day. And let's just jump into it. For my first play of the day, going to be in this Pelicans-Portland Trailblazers game, and I'm going to the rookie point guard on this Pelicans team. I would love to take Denny Abdivah assist, but they have jacked up that assist line super high. But Jeremiah Fears, this number seems low because he's coming off a foul trouble game, so give me Jeremiah Fears to go over 14.5 points, coming to -125. On DraftKings. I believe the last time they played, I took him over 15.5 points, and he finished the game at 15, but he's gotten over 14.5, going over 1 for his last one against Portland, having 15-plus points in that game. If y'all remember, he shot poorly, 4 for 11 from the field. He was missing everything late in the game. But today, I think he bounces back. He's only gone over 3 for his last 5 games, averaging 16.2 points per game. With the last 5 games, him scoring 21, 21, 20, 14, and he's coming off of a 5-point game. He was coming off a foul trouble. He had 3 quick fouls in the most recent game, finished the game with 4 fouls, played way less minutes than he normally does. I think he bounces back in this game because Portland allows the 3rd most points to the point guard position. Portland, these last 15 games, allowed the 9th most points to the point guard position. So I think he has a great matchup here. I think he shoots better than 4 from 11 from the field. Why I love this so much is Portland allows the 28th most transition points. And Jeremiah Fears, he's a young player. He runs and guns. He gets nearly 26% of his shots in the transition. And Portland ranks 28th versus pick and roll ball handlers. And Jeremiah Fears gets nearly 30% of his points in the pick and roll action. So we love that. 2 things that Portland is bottom in the league, 28th in both of them, are 2 things Jeremiah Fears excels in this league overall. And Portland is going to be questionable with centers. I think Klingon is ruled out, or he's questionable in this matchup. Yang, he's not as fast as Jeremiah Fears. I think Jeremiah Fears is going to be quick. I think Trey Murphy will be getting the Kamara treatment in this game, leaving Jeremiah Fears to have to create more for this Pelicans team. 42% of his shots come at the rim, and Portland ranks 22nd in the league in the last 5 games at defending at the rim. So he is a great overall matchup in transition with the pick and roll action. 42% of his shots come at the rim, and Portland ranks 22nd in points allowed in front of the rim these last 5 games. I have projected at 17 plus points in this game. Portland allowing the 3rd most points to the point guard position. I have 0 fears. Come on, Jeremiah, give me this over. So give me Jeremiah Fears to go over 14.5 points, coming -125. On DraftKings, jump to my second play of the day. Jump into the Clippers Houston Rockets game, 219 over under. I think this over under is crept up at 221. Houston 9.5 point favorites here on the road. And the Clippers, they struggle at defending the power forward position, and Jabari Smith has been solid overall all season. So give me Jabari Smith to go over 13.5 points, coming -121. On DraftKings, the Clippers allow the 8th most points to the power forward position. And Jabari Smith has a good history of getting this over, going over 4 for his last 5 games, averaging 15.8 points per game, with the last 5 games him having 15, 12, 14, 16. And he's coming off a 22-point game in the most recent game. And he's a good history of getting this over against this Clippers team. 3 for his last 5, with the last 5 games him having 19, 15, 5, 28, and 13. So a solid baseline at 13 plus points in 4 of the last 5 games. I think that's super solid. He has the 1 dud game in the last 5, but hey, everyone normally has a few dud games overall. 70% hit rate on the season, averaging 15.3 points per game. So he's been super consistent. Overall, 70% hit rate on the season. 80% hit rate without Terry Eason in the lineup, averaging 15.6%. So 70% hit rate on the season without Eason in the lineup, which he isn't. 80% hit rate. Last 3 games in Houston, he's had 19, 5, and 28 versus the Clippers. I've been projected here at 15 plus points in this game. Power forwards against the Clippers have had some massive games recently. Randall, 24. Asa Noel, 11. Wiggins, 22. Marshall, 18. Triple J, 24. Aldama, 13. Rui, 13. Hunter, 17. And Miles Bridges just had 19 plus points against this team. Jabari Smith all season has been super consistent. 70% hit rate on the season. 80% hit rate without Terry Eason in the lineup. Clippers allowing the 8th most points to the power forward position. I think Jabari Smith has another great game. So give me Jabari Smith to go over 13.5 points, coming -121. On DraftKings, to jump into my third and final play of the day in this Denver versus Sacramento Kings matchup. 240 over under. This game should be shots, pace, and a ton of fun. Spread doesn't show at -10, but I'm going to the Kings side of the ball here, and that's Russell Westbrook. I think he flirts with another triple-double here today, and he might possibly get that triple-double. So give me Russell Westbrook to go over 16.5 rebounds, assists, coming to -105. On DraftKings, Denver allows the 5th most assists to the point guard position these last 7 games, and Russ has cooked in this matchup in prior games this season, going over 3 for his last 3, averaging 18 rebounds, assists per game. Last 3 games, him having 18, 19, and 17 rebounds, assists, with 32, 27, and 26 potential assists and rebound chances. We love that. He's getting the over 2 for his last 5 overall, averaging 17.8 rebounds, assists. With the most recent game, he had 26 rebounds, assists. So he gets that boom. He gets to 20 plus or he busts under, because last 5 games he's had 26, 13, 13, 11, and 26 in the most recent game, averaging 26.4 potential assists and rebound chances. In the last game where he had 26 rebounds, assists, was averaging 40 rebounds, assists in that game. Without Zach LaVine and Sabonis, he's only played 1 game this year without either of those two in the lineup, had 26 rebounds, assists in that matchup. 57% hit rate when he plays 29 minutes played per game. With Zach LaVine being questionable and Sabonis, I think Russ will get plenty of run here. Again, when he plays 29 plus minutes, he has a 57% hit rate this season, 100% hit rate versus the Denver Nuggets, and all 3 were in the last 3 matchups this season. 3 for his last 3, averaging 18 rebounds, assists per game. Last 5 games averaging 10.8 assists, averaging 7 rebounds per game, so we love that consistency. Averaging 16 potential assists and 10 rebound chances per game. Point guards versus Denver have had some massive games. Both Nembhards hit their over. Fox had 13, Vince Williams 12, Russ 17, and Dennis the Menace Schroeder 10. I've been projected at 20 rebounds, assists in this matchup. It's going to be Russell Westbrook triple-double day, and I can feel it. So give me Russell Westbrook to go over 16.5 rebounds, assists, coming to minus 105 on DraftKings. And those are my 3 best bets for you in the NBA today. As always, please let me know down below what's your best bet in this smaller, crazy spread game in the NBA. Today I'm rocking Russell Westbrook over 16.5 points, Jabari Smith over 13.5 points, and Jeremiah Fears over 14.5 points. Cannot get any worse than has it been the start of the season. Last year was a ton of I just want to move back to having fun with this stuff, and that mostly comes with my attitude overall. So I'm going to be more positive, a little more fun, a little more funnier, just like I normally am. It's kind of a struggle waking up super early in the morning to record these and just talking about, hey, I've been losing a lot, but hey, I mostly do this for the fun of it. I love talking NBA action. Hopefully you guys enjoy hearing me talk about these games here today. Hopefully we cash and get a 3-0 sweep. And let me know down below. Please leave a like and subscribe. It makes me know you like the content. I truly appreciate the support this page is beginning. This time last year was at under 100 subscribers. Was just doing this for the love of the game. Still doing this for the love of the game because I wake up early. Wake up super early just to record. But coming up to 400 subscribers, I really appreciate the support this page begin, and it's always a ton of fun. I never imagined people just be watching me talking my NBA props, if even my winner days, even on my loser days. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful Thursday. Keep on smiling, and I will see you in the next one.